What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and to a little bit of a different video on the channel. As you can probably tell from the title or the thumbnail or whatever, we got a rebuild here today. I'm just trying something new. I might do more of these. Of course, franchise mode, my normal videos wasn't going anywhere, but I'd like to implement more stuff like rebuilds in these old Madden games, like Miles Dawkins does sometimes, or kind of like what C4 does. A lot of his channel is doing rebuilds and whatnot. So I figured, you know what, I might as well try my shot at this, And today we're going to be doing the Cleveland Browns in Madden 2004. And a lot of it is we're going to be building around Tim Couch. I feel like Tim Couch was one of those guys, a good quarterback who just got placed in a terrible situation. Very talented guy, and he got drafted to an expansion team, and no good players were there. So we're going to try to build around Tim Couch. We also got William Green here at running back. It's not a great Browns team, although I guess we are coming off a playoff appearance, their first one until this most recent season. They got some nice receivers here with Northcutt, Johnson, Morgan. Andre Davis isn't bad. Their tight ends, nothing too special there. Offensive line, not great outside of the tackles, which look to be decent. They got Brown here on the edge. He seems to be solid. They got a solid defensive tackle there. Ben Taylor's only a 65 overall in this game. Not great. Middle linebacker's not great. Just linebacker in general isn't great. Looks like they have one decent corner. I mean, some of these guys look like they may be okay. Got Earl Little at free safety. He's not great. Robert Griffith looks to be a pretty good safety, but he is 32. Phil Dawson, 28 years old. He'll probably be our kicker for this whole time. And punter's the best player on the team. So we definitely got some rebuilding to do here. And just the main thing, we're going to be trying to build, as I said, be building around Tim Couch and see if he can get the Browns to the Super Bowl. Also, that intro that you heard is directly from the Dogs of War podcast. It's a Browns fan podcast. I'm not even a Browns fan and I listen to it because it's a really good podcast. They interviewed Tim Couch one time and they made a pretty dope song. I was like, I'm going to slap it on my video here and, just because why not? So, I mean, if you like that, you can go check out their podcast. Doesn't matter if you're a Browns fan or not. I still enjoy it, even though I'm a Packers fan. So definitely go check that out. No, I'm not being paid to say that. And looking at our settings for the rebuild, when I do play a game, it's only going to be 3-minute quarters. I'm just going to be showing the highlights. We're on all Madden because why not? But I have not messed with the sliders at all just because I'm not the most familiar with Madden 2004. So we're just going to play it on default. So hopefully that won't screw me over too much. All right, so we finished 3-1 in the preseason, and Holcomb had more touchdowns. He also had more interceptions. Of course, the job's going to go to Tim Couch. That's what this is all about. William Green had 200 yards. Jamal White ran through a touchdown. Just quickly looking at this to see what players are doing for us, really. What players may be good, what players may not be. We're basically just going to sim this season with our current guys that we have here. Ooh, Phil Dawson missed 4 field goals. That's not a good look. But yeah, we're just going to be simming this first season, and then the true work of this is going to take place in the offseason. All right, so year one, well, we had the same record the Browns had in real life that season. We started off 3-2, not bad, but a 1-point loss to a good Raiders team there. Beat the Chargers, and then we'd only win one more time. That would be in Week 17 against the Bengals, so not a good first season for the Browns. Tim Couch, he suffered some injuries. Looks like he's questionable right now. I guess that's what happens when you're behind a crappy offensive line. He only threw 9 touchdowns, and he had 14 interceptions. Kelly Holcomb had 4 touchdowns and 4 picks. He actually played better than him, I'd say, but you know what? This is about Tim Couch. William Green, he was solid running the ball. He averaged 4.2 yards per carry and had 5 touchdowns. And Jamal White played really good as well. So 1,500 yards and 9 touchdowns between the two of them there. Morgan led us in receiving. Kevin Johnson, he's solid. William Green, Davis, Northcutt. Oof. Our center gave up 11 sacks there. Not a good look for him. Griffith led us in tackles. He had over 100 of them. 10 sacks for Brown. So that's solid to see there. And then, wow, 8 interceptions by Earl Little. Is he one of the higher overall players? No, he's not. He's only a 72. But he's 30, though, so the chances of him getting better in terms of overall don't seem to be very likely at this point of his career, but still a heck of a season. And then Phil Dawson, he missed 10 kicks, but you know what? He's still the kicker, man. And just like every time in Madden 2004, it's a rematch of the years before Super Bowl, and the Buccaneers defeat the Raiders again in this one. Not that it really matters, but yeah, Raiders couldn't do much. They had Marcus Tuiasosopo starting for them in this game. So, all right, we're gonna re-sign Dennis Northcutt. He's a solid receiver, only 26 years old. And the only other guy we're going to be bringing back is Lewis Sanders, 27-year-old, 73 overall cornerback. All right, looking at the results of our first draft, we had the 7th overall pick, and we used it on a right guard. He's a 76 overall. Then in the second round, we got an outside linebacker who's a 75. Then we grabbed a left guard who's a 72 in the third. Then we get down into the 60s with these 2 linebackers, a offensive guard there, and then we wrapped it up in the 7th round with a tight end. All right, recapping free agency, we got everyone that we went after, including Willie McGinnis there, Brandon Short, who's a outside linebacker. We brought in a safety there for depth. A lot of this was just for depth for the most part, outside of Short, who will likely be starting at outside linebacker. We once again went 3-1 in the preseason. Kelly Holcomb threw more touchdowns and more interceptions than Couch, probably outplayed him again. Running, it's basically a lot of the same as it was last time. I wonder how some of these rookies did. One of them gave up 2 sacks, but of course it's preseason. They're only playing like half of the games anyway, so cannot really judge us. 2 sacks for Willie McGinnis, though, is pretty solid. And we got a good handful of interceptions, and I think I saw we got several pick sixes. 2 of them. I think they both came against the Bears in week 4. Well, we improved in year 2, but still no playoffs as we go 7-9. We had a pretty long losing streak there. We had, about 3 in a row, but we got some nice wins down the stretch. We had a chance. We were 7-6, but then lost our last 3 and are once again on the outside looking in. Tim Couch had a career year, though, with 3,000 yards, 23 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. I mean, those aren't outstanding numbers, but that's a career high for him in touchdowns, just looking at what he's done so far. So maybe he's finally getting somewhere. Who knows? The running game wasn't as good this year as it was last. This time, White led us in rushing. Looks like Green dealt with some injuries. Morgan, he was our leading receiver with almost 1,000 yards. I believe he led us in receiving last year. I could be wrong. Kevin Johnson had a solid season. Dennis Northcutt, he's headed to the Pro Bowl, probably because of special teams. See how these rookie offensive linemen did? Our center gave up 14 sacks. He's one of our better offensive linemen, too. There, our rookie left guard gave up 12, and our rookie right guard gave up 11. Hopefully that will get better in the future. Gardner had 103 tackles for us. Washington, one of the rookies we drafted, he had a good amount of tackles there at 95, and then Short, who he signed in free agency, 92 tackles for him, 6 DFLs, 6 sacks. Ooh, we had 3 guys with double-digit sacks, including Willie McGinnis, who I originally signed as a backup, so I don't know if someone got hurt or what, but a big year for him after leaving New England. And then we had a ton of interceptions too, so I mean, it looks like we have the talent here, but we just can't get the W's on the field that we need to make the postseason. And the Super Bowl, it's the same as it was back in Super Bowl 51, which is in the future at this point in time. But it's the Falcons over the Patriots this time. No 28-3 here, as we get a nice pick 6, it looks like. Was that a pick 6 that sealed the game? Indeed it was. Wow. You don't see that from Tom Brady often. Some of our free agents we brought in, kept our punter for one. He's our best player overall wise. We're also bringing back our one middle linebacker here, as you see. We also got our best wide receiver Morgan back, and then we decided to also sign Ben Taylor. He had been kind of impressing me, and then finally Anthony Henry. All right, so looking at our year 2 draft, I wouldn't say it went as well. With the first round pick, we took Max Cleveland. We brought him to Cleveland. He's a cornerback who's a 75. Then we got an outside linebacker. He's a 72. Then we went tight end. And then a cornerback. Both of them are 64. And then we reached on a quarterback later in the draft just because we need someone to back up Tim Couch. And Allen Little, not the best backup, a 42 overall. And then we got another guy just for depth at left guard. He's a 49 overall. And then in the 7th round, we got Troy Robinson, a right tackle, who's a 59, who's better than those last 2 picks at least. And in free agency, we signed 3 guys. Najee Davenport, because I wanted to bring in another running back. Josh McCown to be a backup quarterback. And then Jonathan Carter to be a depth wide receiver. All right, we went 1-1-2 in the preseason. Year 3, my goal here, get the Browns to the playoffs. Well, we didn't hit my goal of making the playoffs, but it's still improvement. 8-8, started off 3-0, 4-1, 5-1. And then, had some bad games, a 4-game losing streak. That'll do it. And then kind of win-loss down the stretch. And that's how you get to 8-8. Dang it. Tim Couch kind of underperformed. It looks like he got hurt more as Josh McCown had to play. They each do 10 interceptions, but Couch had 10 more touchdowns. Once again, his completion percentage in the 50s, and he's really not playing like a first overall pick. William Green, 1,400 yards. Holy cow. Man, am I glad that I did not cut him. I was thinking about it. He balled out this season, though. Najee Davenport played it pretty solid. Quincy Morgan, again, our best receiver statistically. He had 9 touchdowns. Kevin Johnson, very similar numbers there. And Andre Davis, 500 yards for him. The rookie tight end, we got on 168 yards, 2 touchdowns. Not great, honestly, but he is a rookie. And our offensive line, holy cow, 23 sacks given up alone by our right guard, second-year player there, and our center giving up double-digit sacks again. 100 tackles for Washington, 11 of them for loss. He also had 10 sacks, so a career year for Cecil Washington in his 2nd season. He looks to be a hit from the draft. Doesn't look like Willie McGinnis was able to put together another fantastic season like he did the year before. And then the rookie, Max Cleveland, 6 picks for him. I'm sure glad I drafted him. Phil Dawson, solid at kicking. Any punt return or kick return touchdowns? Doesn't look like it. And the Patriots lose another Super Bowl, this time to the San Francisco 49ers, led by Jeff Garcia. Threw 3 interceptions, but they still got the victory. Okay, wow, we got 3 players holding out on us. Man, that is not a good look. Uh-oh. All right, good, we got them all re-signed. All right, another year, another draft class. In the first round, we took a right tackle. We kind of just took the approach of best player available, which clearly he was not because we got someone even better than him in the 2nd round. But I was like, we can always beef up the offensive line. Took a strong safety in the 2nd round, 75. Then we got a right guard. Then we got a really good middle linebacker there in the 4th round, a tight end in the 5th. In the 6th, we got a running back there who's not very good. And then we ended with a center just for depth. Not very many free agents this time around. We tried getting Joey Porter, but he opted to go to New England instead. And so we went after Muhsin Muhammad, and then we also got Seneca Wallace to be a backup. What is this, year 4 now? Something like that? Is it year 5? It's got to be year 4, not 5. It can't be 5 years in already. But hopefully cross your fingers, Browns can make the playoffs. Well, I guess this is what the Browns go through just about every season, especially in recent memory of up until 2020, where they just get their hopes up. Maybe this will be the year. And then they could start off 0-4 before finally getting a win against a really bad Panthers team. Good night. And, wow, look at that 4-game winning streak. But that doesn't stop them from going 6-10. This Tim Couch experiment not going very well. And Tim Couch didn't play great. 3,000 yards, 14 touchdowns, picked off 22 times. Is that the most interceptions he's thrown in a season? Yep, just one more than in 2001. But, Tim Couch, he's gotten up to an 83, but I'm not sure if he's going to do much more improving. He was sacked 44 times. Wow. Well, another fantastic year by William Green, though. 200 more yards and more touchdowns for him this season. Looking at the receiving, Quincy Morgan, he had a big year, almost 1,000 yards, 4 touchdowns. William Green had a lot of catches, so I guess we were just throwing it to our running back a lot. Andre Davis, he played solid. Kevin Johnson looks like he was a little hurt throughout the season. Offensive line still had some of their issues here. The defense played solid. No one with double-digit sacks, though we did have a Pro Bowler who got a handful of sacks. And then Cleveland, wow. 6 interceptions his rookie year, 8 his second season. He's playing really good so far. Unfortunately, we don't have any postseason success whatsoever. We can't even get there. And I was almost like in a quote-unquote going all in this season, too. It's like, okay, we're going to sign some, or at least try to sign some bigger free agents, which I guess we didn't really do. You know, we're going to retain our good players, and boom, 6-10. So, I don't know, man. Maybe Tim Couch is the problem. And your 2006 Super Bowl champions, the Chargers, finally got a ring. We got one more year to try to get ourselves one, though. We're going to go all in year 5 here. All right, for our last offseason, we're going to be losing 2 players to retirement. Robert Griffith, who was a good safety, and then one of our wide receivers who didn't really do a whole lot in Muhammad. All right, so Earl Little is holding out. He's an 83 overall. He's like 30-something years old. 34. He's regressing. I'm not going to pay him. So we're going to send him to the Chargers for a couple of draft picks. Okay, dang it. All right, so Earl Little is holding out. He's an 83 overall. He's 34 years old. And I kind of don't feel like paying him, so we are going to release him. Similar situation here with Anthony Henry. He is a little bit younger at 30, but he's holding out. He's not going to get any better, and I don't want to pay him. So we're going to be letting him go as well to clear up some salary cap. All right, Tim Couch has got to be re-signed. Let's give him this. And he is still a Cleveland Browns quarterback. Now, can he prove that he deserves that contract? Kevin Johnson is regressing a lot. We're going to let him go. We're going to re-sign Brown to this offer. He had 9 sacks last season, I believe. William Green coming off 2 spectacular seasons. Let's keep him around. All right, so for our final draft class with the 6th overall pick, we took a defensive tackle. We got booed for it, but he's pretty good at a 78 overall. In the second round, we took this free safety. He's decent at a 71. Then we took a tight end, a running back, and then a cornerback, all in the 60s before in the 6th round, getting a nice gem in Jonathan Hall here, middle linebacker. And then in the 7th round, we got a free safety. All right, we went all in on free agency. We got a 90 overall defensive end here, even though we didn't necessarily need one. It's like, you know what? Might as well upgrade at that position. Steve Smith was the best wide receiver, which you would think would be a good thing, but he's only a 79 overall. I guess he wasn't really a big name back in 2003 when this game came out. Same goes for Reggie Wayne. He's only a 72 when we brought him onto the squad. And then former Viper Drew Bennett, 75 overall there. We also got Teo Johnson at tight end. We got a fullback and then a rookie left tackle there for some depth. So we got to go all in for this last season. Okay, we're going to take a quick look at this roster here before we jump into this final season and hopefully make the playoffs. Tim Couch, 85 overall. He's 30 years old already. Yet to really do a whole lot. William Green, 92 overall. No, after his back-to-back amazing seasons. We got a decent fullback. Morgan, he's a 91 overall. We got Davis. We got Steve Smith, Drew Bennett, and Reggie Wayne. Tight ends, we got 4 of them here. None of them have been very great thus far, though. Our offensive line is pretty solid, though. Everyone is over an 80 overall, which is pretty good. We got Walker and Lang at left end, and on the other side, we got Brown. Defensive tackle, we got some pretty solid guys there. Outside linebackers, Short and Taylor. We got some nice middle linebackers on the squad. Same for outside linebacker with Cecil Washington. Max Cleveland has been a very nice pickup there. We got an okay secondary. We just signed this guy in free agency since I wasn't very comfortable with a 71 overall rookie starting for us on this year. We're trying to go all in. Got Percy Jones at strong safety. Phil Dawson is still our kicker, and we got the same punter as well. So cross your fingers and hope that we make the postseason. Well, it doesn't look like it worked out. We're 5-10 in week 17, but the reason I simmed week 17, I want to get at least some gameplay in here. I was really hoping that the gameplay I would get would be in the playoffs, but I guess we'll have to settle for a meaningless week 17 game against a good San Francisco team. So I guess all we can do right now is try to play spoiler for the 49ers, who are trying to go to yet another Super Bowl in this video. They are really good, and we are not. Holy cow, that was fast. Holy cow. That is not the way you want to start off your only gameplay. Oh no, he's breaking this one loose inside of the 15. Golly. All right, San Francisco in the red zone. It's a toss play, and Marshall's not going anywhere. All right, defense, can we stand strong inside of the red zone? It's 2nd down and 12 right now. It's another toss play for Marshall, and he once again isn't going anywhere. 3rd down and long. The defense, can we get a stop in here? The quarterback looks to throw, fires in. It's dropped. Nice pass break up there by the linebacker. Browns defense gets a stop. All right, so is Tim Couch as bad as he's kind of been playing in the sim? We'll have to see. Quick throw there, caught by Steve Smith. That's 5 yards. Couch wants to throw again, and throwing on the move because every controls in Madden games are different. All right, let's avoid going 3 and out to start off this game here. Couch throws over the middle. Incomplete pass. You know what? Why not go for it here? It's 4th down and 5. We got nothing to lose here. Got him. 1st down for Morgan. Let's try to use Steve Smith's speed on this play here if we have an opportunity to do so. San Francisco sends the heat, and overthrown. Oh, come on. You can't drop that pass. We've already gone for 1 4th down. Might as well go for another here. Couch. Oh, right off of Bennett's hands. A great throw by Tim Couch, but he gets let down by his receiver, man. Oh, we got Marshall Faulk going backwards again. Nicely done, defense. All right, can this defense force a 3 and out? Now it's 3rd down and 18. They've already gotten 1 stop today, but this one will be a lot nicer because it wouldn't result in a field goal, and they will get it. Very nice. Oh, going deep for Smith again. Tipped and picked off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a Jeff Robrick pick 6 right there. Man. Oh, here's Green breaking this one to the left side. A nice run for him. Quick throw from Couch. He's got his man. That's going to put us in San Francisco territory. Couch wants to go deep again. Oh, almost a spectacular catch by Steve Smith. Instead, it's 3rd down and 18. Couch pressured a little bit. Goes deep into double man coverage. Not the best idea there. Uh-oh. Ooh, man. Another interception. That was kind of more or less a timing route, and my timing was off. Oh no. Dang it. These buttons are so much different than in 07. Okay, we really dug ourselves the hole here. 3rd and 21 in the 3rd quarter, down by 20. We got to get a spark here. Couch floats this one over the middle, and there's 3 red jerseys there for just our 1 receiver. Oh no. Oh no. inside of the 5. Oh, intercepted. Dang it, I don't know the sprint controls, but what a big play there. Oh, and we give it right back to them as I try to force the ball to Steve Smith, which just hasn't worked out today. He was very well covered on that one. All right, first down and goal now for the Niners as they try to capitalize on my mistake. And he finds his tight end, Eric Johnson. Touchdown, San Francisco, as they continue to pour it on. Off his back foot downfield, and another pick by Tim Couch. Oh, man. Okay, now the goal is, can we get Tim Couch to throw a touchdown? Or can we just get on the board in general? Please. Not with that kind of pressure. I mean, the offense already isn't great, only averaging 15 points a game, but... Couch downfield! Morgan at the 45! That's his 4th completion of the game. He has as many passes completed to his guys as their guys, and that's never a good look. Holy. And this Niners defense is really good, only averaging 13 points a game given up. Oh, nice throw by Couch, and oh man, he threw it on the run and everything. Third down now for the Browns. It's a high snap for Couch, who surveys the field. He's got time. He throws for Smith. He has a Cleveland first down. Let's go hurry up. Smith, but this is the fullback, 9 yards. Less than a minute to go now. Couch throws quickly for Morgan, inside of about the 25. Second down, wide open. Davis makes the catch inside of the 10. Now Couch firing to the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. That's all I wanted was a Tim Couch touchdown at this point in the video, man. I'll take whatever I can get. Well, I guess that's the end to this failed experiment. I feel like Tim Couch maybe was the issue. We put a good team around him, and he still struggled to succeed. He struggled to stay healthy. He suffered just a lot of minor injuries, it seems, just throughout this video. But yeah, I think that will do it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think of these old school rebuilds. I think I might do more of them. Tell me if you like them or if you hate them, if you don't want to see them. I don't want to be putting out stuff that no one wants to see. But if you have any requests for maybe a team I should rebuild in one of these PS2 Madden games, a specific team, what if this team built around this player, or, just anything like that, any kind of requests for rebuilds, I'm all ears for that. Or if you just want me to see, me do them a little bit different, maybe post-com or something like that. But yeah, if this is your first time checking out my channel, a subscription would be very much appreciated, as would leaving a like on the video. Again, thank you all for watching, and until next time, this has been Jeffrey, reminding you to stay moist.